Okay, guys, I'm back. I'll have to figure out how to merge those videos for you because I was live a minute ago and lost connection. So, I was talking about, and I don't know when I got cut off, so I'll summarize a little bit of why you're getting stuck in this emotional spiral, this emotional hurricane, it can feel like for your kid or for yourself, and just feeling like you can't get out of it, feeling like you can't get out of the stuck feeling of not stopping the meltdowns for your child. And especially as we move into 5 weeks till the end of the year, not knowing how you'll stop this by the end of the year, or looking at last year and wondering whether or not you've made much progress in supporting your child and changing how they experience their emotions. It can feel very draining and exhausting. And when we think about one of the reasons why you're stuck, you have to notice that part of you believes that life has to be hard. And so that could be from how you were raised. It could be from being a type A person and wanting to have everything perfect, and so then you have to hustle and work hard to make it perfect. It could be just from perceiving that you're not enough unless you work really hard. And so those limiting beliefs, those beliefs about yourself, about life, about how life is supposed to be set up, about how the world works, all of those things are keeping you stuck. And so when you think about what you're seeing for your child, it sets off this imbalance, because you see for your child that you want them to know that life can be easy. You want them to know that they can have whatever they want. You want them to know that they need to show up, love, and experience the world and feel happy, and that it shouldn't be this hard. And so part of you, when you're frustrated in that moment, you say to yourself, it shouldn't be this hard. So when you say that to yourself, but then on the flip side, you're saying life has to be hard, do you see how you're getting stuck? Because part of you is actually clashing with the other part of you. And so when that's happening, you're not able to move out of the ineffective pattern of managing meltdowns on a daily or multiple time day basis. And so as a result, you're perpetuating the cycle. And so when we think about, one of the things that really needs to be addressed first is you have to notice when and how you fall off your routines. Because if you are observing that you don't know how to assess what works or what doesn't work with your family, then there's no way to observe what parts of your routine actually helps your child, what parts of your own emotional routine, whatever you do for stress and self-care, helps you stay out of the stuck and out of that hurricane. And I know that I've only been live the second part of this video for a couple of minutes, but because of the tech issue, I'm backing up off my 5 o'clock appointment, so I have to wrap up and summarize what we've talked about, and definitely have to get back on with you guys later at some point to cover this. But I think is so important that a lot of parents are getting stuck is trying to figure out why and how you are getting frustrated. Because when you think about what leads to yelling at your kid, when you think about what leads to getting so frustrated that you give up in the moment and you give in, part of it is because you believe that life has to be hard. And so you're creating this pattern for yourself that the meltdowns are inevitable. And when those meltdowns are inevitable, then in the moment you do whatever you can to get out of it. And so that sometimes means that you're going to get frustrated and yell to attempt, which we know doesn't work, to stop your kid from screaming. Or you give them the screen time, or you give them the candy, or you give them the extra time outside, even though you know they need to stop playing with their friends and come in for homework, or just spend time by themselves because they need to chill. And when you are not able to set those clear, consistent boundaries in the household, or for yourself, you're not able to take care of yourself regularly, whether that be going to the gym or eating healthily, or because you're just so freaking exhausted, then it's very difficult to get out of this cycle and to get out of that trap. So Guys, I really encourage you to notice what is getting in the way of this high level of frustration for you. Make sure that you check out the first half of this video. Again, I got disconnected. And be sure to understand where you're getting stuck. And if you're not having a clear idea of where you and your family is stuck after getting out of this this hurricane experience of dealing with daily meltdowns, then I encourage you to book a call. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about what's in your way, where you need to go, what you need to do to fix it, and whether or not I can help you do that. Because I don't know that I can help you, and I don't know what's going to work until I know your story, until I know what's going on. And you need to show up ready to really look at it and to be open and honest to do that, because it's really freaking hard, guys, and it doesn't have to be like that. It's really hard for you, and I don't want that for you. It's painful, and life doesn't have to be painful. So go ahead, again, meganthompsoncoaching.com/talk, and I will catch you guys later. Talk to you soon.